Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I wanted to go back a little bit in time and look at some of Aubrey O'Day's reality TV show appearances and moments before appearing on Baddies. Now, a lot of you guys feel as if Aubrey was really, really funny to watch on Baddies Caribbean. So I thought this video would be really, really good to see some of the other shows that she's appeared on. Now, these shows are mostly in chronological order up until her appearance on Baddies Caribbean. And y'all, before there was a Natalie Nunn, there was an Aubrey O'Day. So sit back and watch some of Aubrey O'Day's best appearances on reality television. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you guys have tuned in to some of these shows. And yeah. Mind you, keep in fact, these are not the only shows that Aubrey has ever appeared in her reality TV sort of career. It's only the most memorable ones that she has appeared in, so just make sure to keep that in mind. In 2004, Aubrey O'Day, in the ages between 20 and 21, appeared on Making the Band 3, where the competition was still ongoing. And after seeing her dance, Sean Diddy Combs was convinced that Aubrey O'Day had Black in her family and further expressed these sentiments after watching her sing a version of At Last at a club appearance during season 1 of the show. So along the show, we saw Aubrey being sort of like one of the breakout stars of the group Danity Kane, and we seen her being the one that always wanted to stand out, whether it be through her big, big eyes or through expressive dancing. We saw that she was one to watch. Now, throughout this whole series, we saw that she did not see the best in Diddy, and her and Diddy clashed a whole lot throughout this whole series, and it allegedly led up to her being fired as well, which she has stated since the group has wrapped. Aubrey was, of course, one of the first to be chosen to be in the group Danity Kane. The band became known as Danity Kane. Their first album debuted in August 22, 2006, and it ended up on #1 on the Billboard 200 charts. The group was known for the opening act for Christina Aguilera on the U.S. leg tour of Back to the Basics tour with the Pussycat Dolls. Okay, I live for the Pussycat Dolls, and I wish through some miracle they could get back together if Robin Anton were to unfortunately disappear. No shade. Okay. O'Day's fame and physical features found appealing by magazines helped her broaden her career beyond the group, which of course after the group she sort of went onto her own, and then that's when we see the burst of reality TV show appearances. Now, a lot of things that sort of loomed due to her leaving the group was the whole lot of Diddy accusations, which we saw her speak about up until this very day, about how he treated her and certain things that happened behind the scenes.
It gets dark and lonely. It does, trust me.
Aubrey continued to appear on reality television. In 2009, she appeared on the Aubrey O'Day Show, and then came All About Aubrey. So this was Oxygen in its heydays, and anybody that knows Oxygen in its heydays, it was some of the best reality TV that they had. They had some of the shows such as, of course, BGC, which we all know and love, and of course they had the Russell Simmons Show. They had certain shows dealing with fashion. They had certain shows dealing with runway, and of course they also had Aubrey O'Day Show. Now this show really centered around her sort of reviving her solo career and then also building up her self-esteem. So it showed her kind of maneuvering through the music business. It featured some of her friends and colleagues as well. Even one of the things that she says on the show, and she says being a celebrity paid when being an artist didn't. So in this series, she sort of shows her celebrity and shows certain things that she goes through in regards to trying to pursue her solo career and trying to get sort of like deals done. I did watch a few amount of episodes of these when Oxygen would put the episodes out there. So I do remember a good amount of this show because I was like an avid Oxygen watcher when I did have cable. So in 2012, Aubrey O'Day appeared on The Apprentice. Anybody that knows me, y'all know that I wanted to be on the Celebrity Apprentice. Before Donald Trump turned into the orange man that we don't really love, well, at least some of us, he was actually somebody that was low-key a reality TV legend, okay? Being on The Apprentice was always a dream of mine because I always wanted to show my business side of things and learning how to multitask and also learning how to accomplish tasks in general. So to me, the Celebrity Apprentice was like always something I was always watching. Now, Aubrey O'Day appeared on the Celebrity Apprentice season 5, where she got third place in 2012. Now, throughout this whole season, Aubrey, you can tell, knows how to play the game. She manipulated throughout a whole lot of tasks and made sure to put blame on others that really weren't to blame. Also, this season, she was most known to getting into her big beef with Arsenio Hall. Now, Arsenio Hall did him a good old read in the boardroom in one episode, to the point where it started to make national headlines because the way that he ripped her apart. Aubrey ended up literally walking off. This made the Los Angeles Times, where they talked about, did Aubrey O'Day really quit Celebrity Apprentice? It sure looked that way on Sunday night when the singer and former Playboy model stormed out of Donald Trump's infamous boardroom, headed to the elevators, and apparently off the show. I don't want to be around all the negativity anymore, she said. The environment is so ugly. I don't know if this is the right place for me. Now, in Aubrey fashion, she claims that after she left, she went to church. Let me know down below if y'all remember this iconic season, and also take a little bit of a look at Aubrey versus Arsenio Hall.
Go with your instincts. Yeah, go with your instincts, even if something's on paper.
I want to just clarify this. We're just going to disagree. I don't want to get into an ugly boardroom again, but as far as the trust your instincts.
So in 2016, Aubrey's show Famously Single aired, and she filmed Marriage Boot Camp in 2015, and she went on Marriage Boot Camp with Pauly D. So in Famously Single is where she actually met Pauly D. They fell in love on the show. On this season, there was Brandy Glanville as one of the cast members on there as well. Now, this season of Famously Single, I did not watch, but the fact that they got together and met on the show, her and Pauly D, it was kind of nice to watch because we never really seen Pauly D before then in like a really, really serious relationship. So the fact that Aubrey was the one to kind of tie that down, it was a little bit impressive because we've seen him all over Jersey Shore, banging out those Jersey whores, okay, and those what they call grenades. So Aubrey was the exception. She wasn't the grenade, okay? Shortly after, Aubrey also made a couple of appearances as well on Dance Moms, where she also kind of, was Mother Teresa to Nia, which I liked. I love Dance Moms. I watched Dance Moms like faithfully when it was airing. So when I saw Aubrey came on there, really gave the one black girl on the show some hope and dreams. That actually made me like her a whole lot a bit. So shout out to Aubrey for that. Shortly came after Marriage Boot Camp. Now, I watched this season, and Aubrey O'Day was a menace. She got into it with any and everybody that season, and it was really entertaining to watch. Most notably, she got into it with Mama D, okay? Mama D did not want Aubrey into her palace. Now, she appeared, they got into a little spliff, and the most iconic, I feel like, beef and interaction that Aubrey has had with another reality star is Tammy Roman. Now, this wasn't on the season. This was sort of like a recap show. Showed her how, like, if you guys remember on Bad Girls Club, they used to do like most notorious moments, baddest moments. They had sort of like a special for the Marriage Boot Camp when they did the same thing with that series. And Tammy Roman was a part of this. And Tammy, you guys, ended up knocking the phone out of Aubrey's hand because she wasn't listening to her and felt like she was being very disrespectful.
There was an explanation that followed that. Like, no, I wouldn't pick her right now because I want to get my career popping, because I'd love to be able to take care of her, buy her house, and give her all the things she wants. Maybe there was more to it, but he wasn't allowed to answer that. Do you think? Are you willing to give him the benefit of the doubt? Are you willing to give him the benefit of the doubt?
Excuse me, do not do that to your phone.
Well, we're trying to finish the show.
Well, we can finish the show.
Okay, so put your phone down so we can finish.
My phone will be wherever I want my phone to be.
Aubrey, we've been here all day, and I've been real cute with you. I'm not saying within the last 10 minutes. So finish the show.
I don't need to be involved in this too bad. Thanks for calling.
What's up, everyone?
Ew. Now, if Aubrey had walked the opposite way, she would have been popped like a baddie by Tammy. Okay. Now, another show she appeared on is Celebrity Big Brother in the UK on season 18. You guys, she appeared on that show as well, where of course they're stuck in a house and they have to vote either each other off. And I believe the UK version, the audience, the actual world, votes off who they want to go home weekly. Natalie Nunn also appeared on the show, if you guys don't know, and she went home first. Aubrey, on the other hand, actually did good. She actually got 5th place on this series, so she didn't do too bad for a Big Brother sort of series, which is not an easy show to do. Now, the next show that she appeared on after appearing on Celebrity Big Brother was X on the Beach. So X on the Beach, you guys premiered in 2019, where it's basically people on an island sort of kind of looking for love, and their ex might pop up, and some other people might pop up as well. Exes of an ex of an ex. Okay. Now, something that she stated really, really funny about this show, she said, they're like, you're going to the beach with a bunch of celebrities. And when I got there, I was like, where are the celebrities? Like, are you kidding me? She explained. I was like, are they going to bring Punk back? What's happening? I don't watch reality TV, and I don't really consider reality TV stars celebrities. I've been around Beyonce and Jay-Z and real celebrities, she added. I'm not going to call reality stars celebrity, but just getting to know them as people, regardless of what they're known or what shows they come from, I really fell in love with so much of them and still so close to so many of them. Now, throughout this show, we've seen her get a little bit messy, and this was one of the first times she's appeared on TV since the breakup with Paulie, and she sort of, got her little D on the show too. Throughout this show, though, one thing I did peep is Aubrey had the eyes for Romeo Miller, but who doesn't have the eyes for Romeo Miller? I mean, ICDC. Everybody wanted the D in his ICDC, so we don't really blame you, Aubrey, but your eyes are a little bit more noticeable when you're eyeing them than ours are. So in 2021, Aubrey appeared on the BET's The Encore, where basically it showed a whole bunch of women that were part of famous girl groups, and they're all put in the house to basically make a musical album. Now, y'all know this was after COVID. Aubrey just needed a check because damn well she wouldn't fit into no group after barely fitting into Danity Kane to get along with the girls. So she just wanted to show off her vocals.
Always putting up your gun.
And get to the bag. So apparently she ended up leaving during the show. She didn't even finish filming the whole entire series because she was just over the drama. One thing about Aubrey, she gonna leave a reality show. She not gonna stay the whole way if she not feeling it. Okay? No shade. Now, of course, after this, we all see her appear on Baddies as we saw in 2024. So this is just videos, just a reminder to you guys know this girl knew what she was doing when she was on the show. She knows what makes good reality TV. That's why her confessionals were hilarious as they were, because she's had so much experience before doing it. She didn't just pop out of Danity Kane and just disappear. This girl has had a decade of reality TV show history that precedes her. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below, and which favorite reality show appearance of Aubrey's was memorable to you. Let me know down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.